Welcome back to the channel, everyone. Today, we're diving into something truly special, the rebirth of an American legend. The Plymouth Roadrunner has returned for 2026. And it's not just a nostalgic throwback, it's a bold, modern muscle car that brings classic DNA into today's performance world. This is a car enthusiasts have been waiting on for decades, and the question is, does it live up to the hype? Let's break it all down in detail. The first thing you notice when you walk up to the 2026 Plymouth Roadrunner is the aggressive stance that pays homage to its 70s heritage while still looking like a car designed for the future. The front fascia is wide and bold, with a prominent grille that stretches across the nose, giving it an intimidating presence. The headlights are slim LED units with a piercing look, almost like eyes locked on the road ahead. And right in the middle, you can't miss the iconic Roadrunner badge, reimagined but still cheeky enough to remind us of the playful nature behind the name. The hood carries functional vents and sculpted lines that not only look mean, but serve performance by cooling that beast of an engine underneath. Moving to the side, you see a muscular profile that stays true to muscle car proportions. The long hood, short deck, and sweeping fastback roofline are all here, but modernized with sharper creases and aerodynamic shaping. The wheel arches are flared, housing massive performance tires wrapped around 20 or even 21-inch wheels depending on trim. Small details like blacked-out mirrors, a subtle side skirt, and optional graphics packages give it that retro-inspired but modernized personality. It's a car that turns heads whether you're parked or rolling down the street. At the back, Plymouth has gone with a wide taillight bar that stretches the entire width of the car, glowing in a signature pattern that makes it unmistakable at night. The Roadrunner script is stamped proudly across the rear deck, and beneath it you'll find an aggressive diffuser setup with quad exhaust tips that leave no question about its performance intentions. The spoiler is functional but sleek, giving enough downforce without overdoing it. Overall, the exterior design blends nostalgia with modern aggression, and it's clear this car wants to be seen. Step inside, and the Roadrunner surprises you with a cabin that's both retro-inspired and fully up-to-date with 2026 tech. The dashboard design is driver-focused, with a digital gauge cluster that can be configured to show everything from classic-style round dials to performance telemetry. In the center, a large touchscreen infotainment system supports all the modern necessities: wireless CarPlay, Android Auto, performance apps, and even customizable drive modes that let you tune the suspension, throttle response, and exhaust note. Plymouth has added some fun Easter eggs as well, like a digital Roadrunner beep-beep animation when you start the car. The materials are far better than what old-school moper fans might expect. Soft-touch leather, Alcantara inserts, and metallic trim give it a premium feel. But for those who love the muscle car vibe, there are still bold colors, stitching patterns, and retro cues that remind you this isn't just another luxury coupe. The seating is supportive whether you're cruising or hitting the track, with enough comfort for daily use, but bolstered enough for spirited driving. Rear seats exist, but as with most muscle cars, they're more for occasional use or tossing a bag back there. Now let's talk about performance, the heart of what makes a Roadrunner a Roadrunner. Under the hood, Plymouth is offering multiple engine choices, starting with a turbocharged V6 producing impressive power for the entry-level trims. But the star of the show is the naturally aspirated 6.4-liter Hemi V8, pumping out over 500 horsepower. And for those who want the absolute maximum, there's a supercharged variant pushing upwards of 700 horsepower. Goes to the rear wheels, through either a 6-speed manual for purists or a slick 8-speed automatic for those chasing maximum speed and convenience. Acceleration is brutal, with the top trims hitting 0 to 60 in just over 3 seconds, and top speeds well past 180 miles per hour. The suspension has been tuned for a balance between old-school muscle car feel and modern handling, with adaptive dampers that stiffen up in track mode. Braking is equally impressive with Brembo setups, ensuring this beast can stop as fast as it goes. Exhaust sound is another highlight, ranging from a deep rumble in normal driving to a snarling roar when you push it, making every drive an experience. Pricing. For the 2026 Plymouth Roadrunner starts at around $45,000 for the entry-level trim, which is shockingly competitive given the performance and heritage you're getting. The mid-level trims equipped with the Hemi V8 push into the $55,000 to $65,000 range, while the top-of-the-line supercharged versions can climb to $80,000 or more depending on options. Considering what competitors are offering, this pricing strategy makes the Roadrunner a serious contender in the muscle car market, offering both heritage and performance without breaking into supercar territory. So, should you buy the new Plymouth Roadrunner? If you're someone who values American muscle heritage, raw performance, and a car that manages to look both classic and futuristic at the same time, then this car is almost irresistible. It's not the most practical daily driver. Fuel economy is exactly what you'd expect from big horsepower, and the rear seats won't make anyone's top comfort list. But that's not why people buy Roadrunners. They buy them because of passion, personality, and power. And this car delivers all of that in spades. That brings us to the end of this review of the 2026 Plymouth Roadrunner. Plymouth has managed to do the impossible, reviving a legend in a way that respects the past but doesn't get stuck in it. It's bold, fast, loud, and unapologetically American. If you've been waiting for a muscle car that feels like a true classic reborn for the modern era, this might just be the one. Thanks for watching. Let me know your thoughts in the comments. Would you take the new Roadrunner over its rivals like the Challenger or Mustang? And don't forget to like, subscribe, and hit that bell for more in-depth car reviews coming soon.